Right, if you must know, I'm now in the hills above Accrington. The truck's in the workshop. I managed to get there alright without breaking down, but I did drive from the junction with the M50 to Accrington without going on the motorways. I didn't want to break down on the motorway and then have to pay for recovery off the motorway. None of us want that. So arrived at the workshop, they plugged it in, various fault codes came up. I think, did I say the APC? If I said the APC, I said the APC. I can't quite remember what it's called, but obviously it threw up the same codes. Now what that does is powers all the components that use air, but obviously it receives a signal, and depending on how much each component needs depends on the signal it's getting, and it's either receiving an incorrect signal from the ECU, so that might be faulty, or it's just a faulty APU. So what it's doing is sending too much pressure to the transmission, the brakes, the suspension, anything that's operated by air. Just get out. I'm just going to move because it's windy and I can't tell whether this mic's picking me up or the wind's. Just a second. Right, so hopefully it's just this APC that's faulty and sending the wrong signal. The issue we've got, and in the garage they don't quite know at the moment, on the newer models of Scania, these APCs have to be programmed by Scania depending on which vehicle they're being fitted to. Because mine's 10 years old now, my truck, we might be on the cusp of it not having to go into Scania. So that's the only thing I'm a bit paranoid about at the moment. And the other thing's obviously the ECU, because if it's the ECU that's frazzled, sending wrong information to the APC, well, we don't know yet, do we? So I just thought I'd tell you how my afternoon's going and where we're up to. So I'm going to have a walk down now. They're on with it. They've been on it since I got here. They ordered the part straight after they'd plugged their diagnostic stuff in. That got delivered within half an hour and they got straight on it, so that's good. So I'm just hanging around. I could have got a taxi or a lift back to my yard, but it's probably, if they're on with it now and get it done, that's more cost effective for me, because I don't have to faff about getting taxis or getting lifts and things later on this afternoon, this evening and tomorrow morning. So I'll let you know how we go on when I know how they get on. And it's typical, innit? First week in ages on a Monday, I get a couple of jobs. Warrington down to Swindon, then Cheltenham up to Leyland, and then I get one out of Stoke. And it's only Tuesday afternoon now, so as long as we get this done within the next 24 hours, I'm not bothered. It'll cost a few quid, but you got to prepare yourself for these things, and I'll still be all right for me Thursday, which is a good paying job. I don't want to really miss out on that, but we've at least 24 hours to sort that out. So I'll catch you when I know a little bit more. Right, it's the same day, it's a couple of hours later, the truck's done. They got the part, they fitted it, they've retrieve the file out of the old one and then reprogram the new one. So far everything's fine. So I'm just going to get back to the yard now, faff about with the truck, because obviously they've had it in the workshop, cab's gone over. You'll know, you accumulate stuff, you've got to take everything out your cab so it don't go flying through your front window when the cab gets tilted. I've not sorted everything out, chucked it all in the load bed before they did it. I just want to get out of here now, get back to the yard, relax, chill out, try and figure out how much this is going to cost, and then hopefully we can crack on tomorrow.